Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get the General Engstrom armor set along with the punishment and judgment weapons that come with it. It's going to involve doing a unique small quest that you can only do in late game due to the areas that you need to go to in the game. This quest wasn't released until patch 1.1, so it was a little after the game was already released. But yeah, we're going to get into this, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is grab 3 gestures, and the 3 gestures are Crimson Ritual Fervour, Laughter, and Pledge to Adyr. Alright, so the first one we're going to go grab is over in Upper Calrath. It is called the Pledge to Adyr. We're going to go head over to the Vestige of Dawn in the Upper Calrath Mining District. Alright, so once we get to the Vestige of Dawn in Upper Calrath, we're going to head this way. And just follow the path like you normally would. We're going to take a right. And then take a left. And keep following it down. There is going to be some enemies nearby, so take them out if you need to. We're going to follow this right over here. And right where this broken catapult is, there's going to be a dead body hanging off it. And the gesture is going to be laying right here. Alright, so the second gesture we're going to get is the Crimson Ritual Fervour over in the Vestige of Betrayed Eliard over at the Shrine of Adyr. So right here at this one. And if you don't know how to get here, I will explain. So right when you get into Fitzroy Gorge, you will end up at the bridge where you fight Runer, the big fire guy with the shield and the axe. So right after you beat Runer, this boss right here in the Fitzroy Gorge, right on this bridge, you're going to want to head over to the other side of the bridge. And once you cross the bridge and go into Umbral, you will then see an item that you can soulflay, which will then open up the path in the middle of the bridge. Once you open this up and you jump down, you need to follow this all the way up, which will lead you to the Shrine of Adyr, where the Vestige of Betrayed Eliard is. So once you get here at the Shrine of Adyr, you're going to go over to the shrine right here and interact with it. And once you do that, it'll give you the Crimson Ritual Fervour gesture. Alright, so once we've grabbed that gesture, we're going to run right over here to where Damarose is, and she'll give us the Laughter gesture if you interact with her dialogue.
And before he got his throat opened, a little sentinel...
So you can only get this Laughter gesture from her if you've already exhausted her dialogue in the 2 previous locations that she's at and killed the Crimson Recter Percivel mini-boss in Fitzroy's Gorge before coming to see her. And I'm going to show you how to do that just in case you don't know, and you can skip to 4 minutes and 18 seconds if you've already done all this. Alright, so from the Vestige of Jabui, right behind Skyrest when you're heading towards Pilgrim's Perch, you'll find Damarose here, right before you get to fight the Scourge Sister Delith mini-boss, and you're going to want to exhaust her dialogue here. Then right as you're progressing towards Forsaken Fen, right after you meet the blacksmith for the first time, you'll run into Damarose right here, right before Gentle Gaverus, Mistress of Hounds mini-boss. Then the first thing you're going to want to do when you get in Fitzroy Gorge, you're going to want to go kill the Crimson Recter Percival mini-boss. And after you kill him, you're going to want to go over to the Shrine of Adyr, where I showed you how to get there. And Damarose will be there. You'll exhaust her dialogue, and she will give you the Laughter gesture. And if she doesn't give you any new dialogue and you don't get the gesture, you may need to restart your game, because I've definitely had to do that before. Now, after we've grabbed the Laughter gesture from Damarose here, we're going to head down to where you first see the Light Reaper down in Fitzroy Gorge. So we're going to head down this way. And you're just going to keep following it down. And take the shortcut ladder that you can drop. And we're going to cross this bridge right here where we fought the Runer. And then hang our right here. Keep following it down past these enemies. And then we're going to enter right here where the Light Reaper is, and we're going to stop right here at this tree. So once we get to this tree here, we're going to use the Pledge to Adyr gesture, and you should get some extra dialogue when you interact with it. So once you get this dialogue right here, you'll know that you've started the quest. And after we get that, we are going to head over to the Fief of the Chill Curse. Alright, so once you've gotten back to the Vestige, we are going to head over to the Vestige of Svornil in the Fief of the Chill Curse. Alright, and then once we get here, we're going to progress up this ladder like you normally would for the first time being here. Then we're going to head up this ladder to the right. Then we're going to head to the right and follow our way around. And head up this pathway here. And there is going to be dogs and archers along the way, but we're just going to run right past them. Then once you get here, you're going to hop down, and you're going to turn around and go towards the door, and there's going to be an item laying right here, which is going to be the Snowball that you'll need. And after you grab that, you're going to want to equip it in your throwable section. You're going to want to equip your hand first. And then go down and equip the Snowball. And then you're going to want to throw the Snowball at this flaming hand right here. And this will be 1 out of 5 hands that you need to throw the Snowball at. Alright, so after we get done throwing the Snowball at the hand, we are going to go to the Vestige and travel to the Vestige of the Pale Butcher in Forsaken Fen. And the second flaming hand is going to be over in that area. We're actually going to go from this Vestige and run over into Fitzroy's Gorge. And once we get here, we're going to do the same thing as we did at the last one and throw the Snowball at this flaming hand. Alright, so after we get done with the second hand, we're going to head over to Upper Calrath to the Vestige of the Forgotten Guardian. Alright, so once we get here to the Vestige of the Forgotten Guardian, we're going to head out this door here and head to the right. Head to the right here with your lamp. And then go through this area right here where you see the Light Reaper normally. And we're going to head through this pathway. Cut through here. Watch out for these enemies right here. And then take a left. And then the flaming hand is going to be right here. And once we get here, we're going to do the same thing. Throw the Snowball at the flaming hand. And head back to the Vestige so we can go to Bramis Castle for the 4th hand. Alright, so once we get back here, we're going to head to Bramis Castle to the Vestige of the Bloody Pilgrim. And you don't need to do this in any particular way, to be honest. Like, they can be done in any order. You just have to get all 5 hands. Alright, so once we get to the castle, we're going to head towards the 4th hand. We're going to head up these stairs here. And if you haven't opened this shortcut, you can head up that pathway right there and up and around, and it'll lead you inside the castle where you can open this gate. We're going to head up these stairs and through this pathway and go into Umbral so you can make it through the fire and past these enemies. Head to this door. You're going to need the key inside the castle to be able to get through here. Take a right, keep falling down and go through this doorway and open up this door. And there is going to be enemies out here. There's a skin stealer, and the flaming hand is right here. And again, same thing, throw the snowball at the flaming hand. Now after we do that, we're going to head towards the 5th and final flaming hand. Alright, so once we get back to the Vestige, we are going to head to the Sunless Skein mines over at the Vestige of Hooded Antuli. Alright, so once we get to the Vestige of Hooded Antuli, there's going to be a door right over here that you're going to need the Sunless Skein Key for. And if you already have the key, you can skip ahead to 1121. But we're going to have to go to the Vestige of Catrin and the Sunless Skein mines. And we're going to head down this way to get the key. Keep following through. There is going to be a Fire Knight right here. It's going to be guarding the pathway. We're just going to run through. And you're going to need to be an Umbral to be able to cross this pathway up here. So we're going to climb up the ladder, go into Umbral, and then the key is going to be right here. And once you get the key, you can open up the bonus area for Lower Calrath. Alright, so we're back at the Vestige of Hooded Antuli, and we're going to go through this door right over here after you've gone over and grabbed the Sunless Skein Key that I showed you how to get. And if you already have it, then you could just skip ahead. So we're going to head down this way right here. Head down this ladder. Keep following up, and there is going to be some enemies right here. There's a caster back there. And then we're going to head up this ladder right here. And then up this ladder. And then go around the other side of the building. Take out this guy, and the flaming hand will be right here. Alright, so that'll be the last hand of the 5 that you need to get. So after this, we are going to head back to the tree that we started the quest on in Fitzroy's Gorge, right where you see the Light Reaper. Alright, so once we've made it back to the tree in Fitzroy's Gorge, we are going to use the Crimson Ritual Fervour gesture on it. And once we do that, that'll summon General Engstrom, which is by far the coolest boss in this game, and up there being the hardest, I would admit. Like, he is definitely harder, if not as hard as the Light Reaper. So just beware. He does a lot of fire attacks, a lot of AoE fire attacks, and he's very difficult. So just do your best to try to beat him. You get as many tries as you want to try to beat this guy. And yeah, here in a second, I'm going to show you guys my full fight with him. It did take me about maybe 6 tries to beat him, and then I'm going to show you guys what to do after you're done beating him. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. God damn. That guy was tough, dude. Jesus Christ. Holy crap. Now I got these guys coming after me. Alright, so after you get done battling General Engstrom and you beat him, which, again, I think this is the coolest fight, you're going to come over to this tree and you're going to use the laughter gesture that we got from earlier in the video. And after you do that, you will end up getting the Judgement and the punishment hammers that he drops. And again, these are really, really cool weapons, man. Like, if you get them up to +10, they have a special move that he does, and it's where all the fire spikes come up out of the ground. I'll showcase it here in a second. Alright, so here we go. This is the showcase for the Judgment and Punishment hammers that you get from General Engstrom. And again, to do the special move that he does, you have to have these up to +10. And, I mean, just take in for a second how cool they look, man. They're so sick looking. I think it's, like, the coolest weapon in the game. Like, I'm so glad that I found out about this secret quest, and there is 2 more that I'm going to be showing you guys, where you can get special weapons. And, yeah, so this is the move, and it is so sick. And it's got a pretty standard attack. This is the regular light attack. This is the running light. This is the heavy attack. This is the charged heavy attack. And this is the running heavy. But yeah, these are some badass weapons, man. Like, again, I'm so glad that I was able to find this quest online due to me trying to platinum the game. That's the only reason why I found it. And again, like I said, there is 2 more secret quests and puzzles that I'm going to be showing you guys on my YouTube channel to get some secret armor and weapons. And yeah, I'm super glad that I found this stuff, because they didn't release it until a little bit after they released the game. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions on it or about the game in general, feel free to ask. I'd be happy to answer them. But yeah, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks.